sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He'll get about 2. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. A short pickup to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 49ers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Got it into the hands of Mims. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most...
Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it. So out comes the challenge.
Play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Offense.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That's over the middle to Kittle.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. A run with Dobbins. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. 2nd down and 8. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And now it's 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game.
1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They face 2nd down and 7. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalin Hyatt. He is in. Jalin Hyatt. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught! And he will score! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. So we have reached halftime here in this one. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
For more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll give it to Dobbins. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Shaheed with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Niners' 29-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's the game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 96 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Whoa! J.K. Dobbins still going. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. Following the penalty, they'll run it. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
By Nick Bonito. Brings up 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's the game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold them to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'll give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down inside inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
Still second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. It's first down, and they'll run. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The football, and the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle. Iomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Grego.